12 fantastic spring fragrances for men. Let's do this. So first up we have the fantastic Paco Rabanne Invictus Victory Elixir. So I'm gonna link to my comparison. So nice. I'm gonna link to my comparison of this one and the original Invictus Victory. Elixir is basically like a mix of freshness, a bit of sweetness, definitely something woody with vanilla. That might sound like something that's heavy, but do not worry. I feel this one is not too heavy, it's not too deep, it's not too warm, it's not too fresh, it's like right in the middle, and it's not too sweet in any way. This is perfect for spring. I think this is a gorgeous release from Paco Rabanne, and I really look forward to wearing this a lot this spring. So if you are a subscriber, which you are, right, come on, hit that subscribe right now, then you know that I absolutely love Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau. This is the EDT. This on a warm summer day, oh my, this is like summer sexiness in a bottle. Absolutely fantastic. But we are in spring right now. That means I am going to turn to Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum instead. So the original Le Beau is basically like a citrusy freshness with coconut and vanilla. Le Beau Le Parfum basically retains that coconut, that fantastic coconut, but it actually smells a bit different in this blend. It also has that vanilla, but again, that vanilla comes across a bit different in this one as well. This one is warmer, it's deeper, it has quite a prominent woody side and an added sweetness from something fruity. This is a perfect spring scent. I had quite a few subscribers asking me, can you use Le Beau Le Parfum for spring? And the answer is hell yeah. You can even use it for summer. Le Beau Le Parfum is a scent I really look forward to wearing this spring. So next up, a fantastic fragrance from Givenchy's Gentleman collection of men's fragrances. All of them are fantastic scents. Now this Boisé is a perfect scent for spring. And let's say for winter, I would usually go for the fantastic EDP and the Reserve Privé. For summer, I would go with EDT Intense, which to me is basically like the lightest of them all. But Boisé right here is something I feel is pretty much the perfect one of them all for spring. So it's woody, it's definitely powdery, that's sort of a powderiness you get from that collection. But in this one, and that's the reason why I recommend it for spring, in this one it's a bit on the lighter side of things. It's not as light as EDT Intense. The powderiness is still there, but it's a bit lighter, together with a woody side, a bit of aromatics, and something sort of a fresh and spicy. This is a fantastic scent for spring, and if you already enjoy any of the other ones, then I feel you will most likely enjoy Boisé as well. And if you like powdery scents and want something that is powdery but in a more sort of a versatile kind of way, then I highly recommend to try Boisé. So next up, a fantastic fragrance that's sweet. It's definitely woody. It has an aromatic side to it. It's really fruity, sort of a fruity sweet. And I actually think it sort of smells like a bit like Sauvage, sort of like a fruity Sauvage basically, but much smoother. So yeah, it does remind me of Sauvage, but it's very much doing its own thing. This is Guisard. I just gotta spray it. This is nice. This is it's all wet. This is Guisard Ambassador. So Guisard Ambassador Intense, I absolutely love it. I really need to do a review of this one. I really like it. So if you enjoy Dior Sauvage and think you would enjoy a much smoother version of it, together with like a big dose of fruitiness, then you really, and I really mean it, then you really need to try this one out. Some of you guys will most likely think that this is too heavy for spring, but I actually think it's quite perfect. I don't think it's too warm, I don't think it's too deep or anything like that, and it's not too light and bright either. This is some seriously and it almost sounds dirty, like sexy spring juice. So next up, a really cool fragrance I bought last year, and I've been looking forward to wearing this a lot. And this is so unique. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's Kenzo Eau de Parfum. So this is basically a super cool mix of leather, a super smooth leather by the way, together with a marine side. And that marine side is not super fresh, but it's there. So it's like a cool mix of something aquatic, like a bit of freshness, but a darkish kind of freshness, and a dark, super smooth kind of leather. This is so cool, and I feel this is perfect for spring. Now I do want to mention the EDT Intense. If you want something with that sort of a Kenzo DNA in it, but without that darkish kind of leather, and instead a fantastic woody side and a beautiful kind of fruity sweetness to it, the EDT Intense, absolutely gorgeous. The EDT Intense will, look at the dent I already put to it, and I just recently opened this one up. So this is like freshness with that beautiful Kenzo DNA, together with a fruity kind of sweetness to it and a woody side. I can highly recommend both of these to you, but I really look forward to wearing the EDP right now, and when it comes to summertime, oh yes, oh yes. So next up, a fragrance I think is really, and I really mean it, really nice. This is Ralph's Club Parfum. So I'm gonna link to my comparison of Ralph's Club Parfum and the original Ralph's Club above, so you can check it out. This is definitely one of the most versatile fragrances you can buy that will make you smell amazing to most people throughout pretty much any season. But I think this is a perfect spring scent. So this is aromatic, it has a prominent woody side, something spicy, and a dose of a very soft kind of sweetness to it. Now some people will call this a generic kind of scent, and in a way I understand that, but what this is a super versatile, gorgeous, well-made scent that just works, and that to me is a really good thing. I really like this scent, and I think that if you compare it to the original, I feel this one is fuller, more exciting, and just smells better. So if you want to smell crazy good this spring, you want something that is super easy to wear, something you can wear to pretty much any occasion that most people around you will think smells really nice, then I can highly recommend this one. So if you are a subscriber, and if you're not a subscriber, come on, hit that subscribe right now, then you know how much I enjoy YSOY, the Eau de Parfum. This is basically like a super mass appealing, super versatile compliment getter that just works anytime, anywhere. But I feel that YSOY Le Parfum is just worthy of mentioning, and very much a fantastic scent for spring. So this is basically, it's definitely aromatic, it's definitely spicy, it definitely has a fantastic dose of lavender to it, and a fruity kind of sweetness to it as well. This one feels, at least to me, like a bit more smooth version of the EDP. It also feels like sort of a richer and a bit fuller version of the EDP, and that to me makes it perfect for spring. It's not too deep, it's not too heavy, it's right in the middle. If you enjoy aromatic, slightly fresh, spicy scents with lavender, a bit of sweetness, then this is really something you need to try. This thing right here will make any man smell good. And now it's time to move to the House of Prada. So this is basically like a mix of freshness with musk and something slightly sweet. This is Prada Luna Rossa Ocean. So the reason why I feel this is perfect for spring is because it has a bit of freshness to it, but also quite a bit of depth to it, but it's not too deep or too heavy or anything like that. So this is aromatic, it has a bit of freshness to it, quite a prominent dose of a fantastic lavender on top of something musky. So like a musky, aromatic, slightly fresh blend with lavender. So here's the thing, when you spray this one on, at first, like the first minute or so, you might be thinking, hey, this is not something special, it's not something unique, but guys, wait until it hits that dry down and in comes a fantastic soft kind of sweetness, and that together with its aromatic side, that slight hint of freshness, that musk and that lavender makes this a fantastic one. I think Prada Luna Rossa is quite an underrated kind of scent, but it's so nice and I feel it's perfect for spring. So next up, a crazy compliment getter from Valentino. So this is basically like a woody scent with a bit of freshness to it, something slightly spicy, something a bit aromatic, and a fantastic kind of sweetness to it. This is Valentino born in Roma, and the reason why this is so perfect for spring is because it has some depth to it, but it's not too deep, it's not too heavy. This is so good, I just want to do this all day. That sweetness together with its woody side, that hint of freshness, the aromatics, that sort of a slightly spiciness. This is a fantastic one, and if you care about compliments, I'm pretty sure you will get them with this one. Valentino Uomo born in Roma will make you smell amazing this spring. Now I do want to mention Coral Fantasy as well. So this is like a soft, warmish kind of tobacco with a fruity side, like a fruity sweetness, and this one also works for spring. So yeah, there you have it, two fantastic ones from Valentino. So next up, one of my fragrances for life. Now you know what that means, it's pretty damn good. It's spicy, it's woody, it has a fruity kind of sweetness to it, and it has Parfums de Marly's signature vanilla, and that vanilla is so damn good. This is Layton from Parfums de Marly, and this, I know what some guys will say. It's so good. I know what some of you guys are going to say. You think you can't use this when it's spring, but I disagree. This is something that has quite a bit of depth to it, but it's not too deep, not too warm, not too cloying or anything like that. This is so good, and if you have not yet tried to wear Layton on a spring day, then what are you waiting for? I mean, it's so good. And this is basically when I scare some of you guys away. I don't know why though, because this is actually fantastic scent. You just like to hate on it. Come on, tell the truth, you love to hate on this scent. So this is one of the Sauvages. Yep, this is the Dior Sauvage, but it's not the original Sauvage. This is the EDP, and the EDP is basically, at least to my nose, a much smoother version of the original. So it's definitely spicy, it has a bit of aromatics to it, it has a bit of freshness to it, lavender. And if you feel that the original Sauvage is a bit too much for you, then I can highly recommend this. Now all you Sauvage haters can rage on me in the comments. How dare I mention Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum? Well, because this is actually a fantastic scent for spring. This is going to be my scent of the day. Now I would love to know which fragrances are... Which are your favorite fragrances for spring? Put them in the comments. Please do drop a like on this video. Thank you, I really do appreciate it. Make sure you check out the videos over there. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.